Greetings, dear ones. I am Sonia. We are the Frontiers, riding the wave of evolutionary progress. It is the steps of the journey rather than the destination that shapes our resilient character, learning, growing, stretching the concepts, beliefs, and experiences. We have the choice, the will, and the stamina to make every step and every second of our experiences magnificent, filled with our own desires that echo throughout the fabric of this reality, encompassing the whole, seeing with enlightened eyes, and knowing that the treasure is you. Hello, dear ones. How are you doing? I hope everything is well, and I hope that you are appreciating the present moment. So today in this podcast, I will be discussing our spiritual well-being, the wellness of our mind, body, spirit, and soul. Just certain things that we all can do every day so we can maintain a high vibrational frequency, and so we can maintain a state of equilibrium, a state of balance, a state of harmony. That is what I will be discussing today, because I feel and I know, I don't just feel, I know that having a balanced mind with your emotions and your spirit to be free, so your soul can guide every one of us to where we need to be. So all of what I am saying is very necessary things in the world of being balanced. We cannot just, as we have been doing, discuss our physical ailments, because it's our physical ailments that it affects towards the end. It all starts on a spiritual level, and it's the physical that we feel the pain. That's the last resort. That is where everything manifests, is in the physical. If our mental and emotional states aren't balanced, we're not making time for ourselves to appreciate the things in life that we love and the people that we love. All of this goes hand in hand with having a state of wellness. So no longer those days of just focusing on our physical ailments, those days have long gone, dear ones, because as I just said, we are more than the physical. We have to make sure our mental body, our emotional body, our spirit body, our soul, all of that we have to look after as well with our physical body, because that is what we are. We are not just a physical body. Now, if we were just a physical body, then that would be a completely different story. But because we are not just a physical body, we are a vast presence that can be felt throughout the infinity. We are this vast intelligence that can be felt, and some people can see throughout the infinity. Yes. So some of the things that we can do to maintain our mind, body, spirit, and soul to be balanced, to have harmony in our lives. Well, one thing that I have just recently started doing on my having us be grounded. So that is one thing right there that you can add. And if you want to take notes on this, you can go right ahead and do that. So being grounded, dear ones, I speak about being grounded, and it was very difficult for myself to be grounded. It was very difficult for me to be grounded in my everyday life because I am an empath, and I am an empath that likes to do and I like to give. And when you do that, you deplete your energy if you're not careful, if you're not balanced. So, yeah, you will definitely deplete your energy. You will not have enough time in the day because you want to help everybody. And that's okay to help people, but that is the imbalance. You cannot overextend yourself every day, because when you do that, that means that you are not taking care of yourself. And that is one thing that I always tell the people. We have to take care of ourselves first, because if we don't, we cannot be good for anything. We cannot help anybody if we don't take care of ourselves first. Just like when you have a child, if you don't take care of yourself before your child, then you're going to be tired, you're going to be cranky. Just a lot of things can happen. And this is a simple thing, like I always share with people, that it is the simple things in life that we miss. So this is one simple thing: being grounded, making time for yourself. So when you're grounded, you know who you are. You're not allowing people to come in your space and bombard you with whatever questions or things that they want you to do, and you have your own things to do. This is what grounding is being all about, is not allowing other people to come in and disrupt your peace. But then a lot of times, and this includes myself, we will go do whatever it is, throw us off, and then now we're not grounded because we're running here and we're running there and we're running everywhere instead of being grounded. So that is one way of being grounded, is to say to whoever, I cannot do, or you can just say, no, I can't do that right now because I have this to do. I cannot do that because I have this to do. What too can make you ungrounded is watching television. You get so consumed in the show, right? That then you watch the show, you get so caught up on the show because now they have series. So it's like you want to watch every series. So then when you watch TV, guess what happens? You bring that TV show into your mind, into your emotions, because whatever we think of, we become. So yeah, you become that show. You get so into it. Yeah, I know all about that as well. You start watching the show and you don't want to stop watching it because it's good. But when you do that, you're really ungrounding yourself because you're forgetting about who you are. Now, I'm not saying that you can't watch a TV series. Yes, you can. But if you're watching it all day long, now, if you decided that, hey, I want to watch TV all day long, then go right ahead. But what I'm saying is, if you do something that is going to overextend and throw you off, that is what I'm speaking of, then you need to check yourself. We all do. So there's nothing wrong with watching TV shows for long extended periods of time, but then remember, you got to remember yourself. We cannot neglect ourselves. So yeah, we all do it from time to time. But this is just a reminder. It's just like going to the gym. We don't want to watch TV all day long, especially if you had an appointment to go to the gym at a certain time and you're on the couch or you're wherever in the bed or wherever watching TV because you're so comfortable now and you're so into the show that you can't stop watching it. Yeah, I know about that too. I've done it many times. So we cannot be We cannot allow ourselves to be ungrounded by the things in life. Okay, so that's one of them. And what I do is I state that I am grounded. You can state whatever you want. It's like a little affirmation. You state it. I am grounded into the earth. I am grounded in integrity. I am grounded in love. I am grounded in compassion. And my roots are strong like the oak tree. I have a strong foundation and I can withstand any storm. So it is. There you go. So you can affirm, just make a statement. Because when you do that, that helps you it reminds you to stay grounded. So, okay, so that's one of them. Okay, what's another one? We want to reflect before we react. Okay, that's a good one. So you might be in a tense situation and, somebody's screaming at you. What are you going to do? Are you going to scream back, or are you going to reflect first and then make your decision? So it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do, but we need to reflect before we react. Now, sometimes people can make you react because they're so in your face. So remember that too. You act the way you want to act. But if you react, then what are you really doing? Are you really being yourself, or you're just reacting? We cannot allow those situations to make us react in a way that is not who we are. Okay? So think about that. You can take a note on that. So we want to reflect before we react. We don't want to always be reactionary. No, we do not. So that helps to be balanced instead of reacting to everything. Okay. So the next one, let's see. We want to eat intuitively and consciously. Okay. So we all get into habits that are not really good for us at times, but listen to your body. Listen to your body. You don't have to overeat in one sitting. If you're not hungry, then don't eat, especially if you already ate. So this is what I mean about intuitively and consciously. You're listening to your intuition that's saying you don't have to eat right now, because really a lot of us, and this includes myself, we get into these eating habits that are not healthy for us. So we overeat. So when we overeat, guess what happens? We have all kind of problems. A lot of us overeat and we have weight problems, right? We have some people eat for comfort. Some people eat just because they have made this habit of eating at a certain time and they're not even hungry. That was me. I would eat and I was not hungry. Yeah, I would do this all the time. I mean, I had to read books. I had to figure out, well, what is going on? Why am I eating and I'm not even hungry? So I figured it out, and I'm just letting you guys know too that we have to listen to our intuition and let go of some of those habits that are not good for us. Because like I said, this is when we have weight issues. This is when you can have other issues that revolve around your physical well-being, like heart issues, diabetes, all that stuff. We need to listen to our intuition. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Okay? I know it's easily said than done. It's so easily said than done. I know, because I've been there. I've been there with you with the eating. We need to pause and just allow for our intuition to guide us to say, no, you don't have to eat right now, because you just ate an hour ago and you're not even hungry. That's the main thing. You're not even hungry. So why are you eating? You see, I'm telling you, that was me. That was me 100%. Put that one on the list of mind, body, and spirit and soul wellness, our eating habits. Write that down, eating habits. All right. So the next one we need to do is to think, and we need to speak, and we need to embody our truth. Okay? Think, speak, and embody our truth. We don't have to boast. We don't have to make up things. Because really, why? To impress somebody? Who are we impressing? So if you're impressing somebody by speaking something that's not true, then you need to ask yourself, why are you doing that? So that's a part of our spiritual well-being, is speaking our truth, not making up things. And I know I've been there too. You know, you want to try to impress somebody. When I was younger, no, we had to speak our truth. That's a part of being balanced, because if you don't speak your truth, guess what you're doing? You're bringing those untrue things into your body, into your mind. And guess what? That affects us on a spiritual level. It really does. Because you're not being true, for one, to yourself. You're not being true to yourself. So we have to be true to ourselves. We cannot make up untrue things just to impress somebody or whatever the case may be. So remember that, add that to the list of spiritual well-being. We have to speak, think, and embody the truth. So another one is we have to rest and rejuvenate daily. Yes, we cannot work all day long and not take a break and not have a breather. Yes, we have to learn how to relax and rejuvenate ourselves, because our body and our mind needs it. We cannot, I know sometimes, you're excited, or you're at your job and you said you're going to work some extra hours, so then you stay. But, try to the best of your ability not to do it every day, because when you do it every day, then that becomes you, and we don't want that. We want to start living a life that is balanced. You want to every day try to achieve balance, because balance, dear ones, is what helps us live longer, for one. It helps us not see the doctor as much. That's two. And it helps us to be happy, healthy, well, balanced human beings. When we are balanced, we are healthy. We are happy. Yes, our happiness is everything. So add that to the list. We have to rest and rejuvenate our body, our mind. Yes, we have to. We can't be running and ripping every single day. Like you get up at 6 o'clock and then you're working nonstop to like 10 at night every day. Yeah, I know about that too. I've done it. But it was not balanced. I'm telling you, I used to do it. So it was not healthy. That's not a healthy way to be. So we need to, as I said, change our lifestyles with everything, the way we eat, the way we rest and sleep. All of these contribute to wellness. Okay? So another one is, I talked about eating, right? We have to learn how to accept ourselves and to surrender. Now, I know some people might say, what is she talking about? Accept ourselves. Yes. What I'm saying is we have to love ourselves. We have to love everything about ourselves. Okay? Not just what people can see, those parts of us that they can't see, and even the parts that we can't see. once we learn more about ourselves, we need to accept every part of ourselves that is a part of spiritual wellness. So add that to the list as well. All right, here's another one. We need to release fear and focus more on love. Yes. So if you're a person that your whole life consists of just that energy of fear, like everything is fear based. Now, when I say that, some people may not even understand what I'm saying. They may not. They may say, oh, they think that that's normal. And guess what? A lot of people do think it's normal, that they're living in a fear based world. So, yes, if you are living in a fear based world, add that to the list. You need to eliminate that and add more love to your life, more loving things to your life, because that's like carrying baggage or luggage. You're carrying weight. You're carrying this heavy weight of fear with you. We need to release that and focus more on love. And my last one that I'm going to say is we need to go with the flow. We cannot walk around in a like resisted, like against everything. We just have to be easygoing. That's the word. Easygoing. And if you don't like whatever's happening, then speak up. Speak up about it, but you don't have to be argumentative. Just state that you don't like whatever it is, but be easygoing, like going with the flow of life, your life. Now, I don't mean allow people to take advantage of you. No, I just mean go with the flow of life. So add that to the list. And these are simple things that can help you maintain a mind, body, spirit, and soul wellness, a state of spiritual wellness. Simple things, simple things. So, what did I say? Eating, we have to be conscious eaters, right? We have to rest and rejuvenate ourselves. We have to go with the flow, be easygoing, not resistant, right? We have to be grounded. We cannot allow people to come in our space and, tell us to do this or can you help me with this? And you had plans already. We have to learn how to say no so you can be grounded and not taken away by many other distractions, right? So we have to be grounded. We have to accept ourselves, every part of ourselves. That means you got to learn about yourself. You may not know much about yourself. You may just know the physical part of yourself. But as I said, we're more than the physical. We are definitely more than the physical. We are a spiritual essence that is infinite. So, yes, we need to learn to accept ourselves and surrender. And what else? We have to let go of fear and focus more on love. Yeah, that's a good one. And we need to reflect before we react. No reacting. Because when you react, that means you allowed a situation to make you behave in a way. So we don't want to react. We want to reflect first. We want to reflect before we react. Okay, so that's another one. All of these things I'm saying, they're very simple, but because of our habits, it's hard to do a lot of these because, as I said, because of the habitual habits that we have created for ourselves. So if you write these things down, that would help you more because you actually see it on paper or jot it down on your phone or your computer or tablet and seriously start implementing these things because it will help you become balanced. Now, I'm not saying overnight, but at least you're stepping in the right direction by knowing these things to help you be balanced. Because as I said, A balanced mind, body, spirit, and soul is a healthy mind, body, spirit, and soul. So we want to be healthy. We want to have a state of well being. Yes, we do. So these things are necessary for balance, for harmony, and you're going to be happy. You're going to be joyful because, for one, you're doing things that's going to bring your body and your mind in alignment to harmony. And the last one, think, speak, and embody truth. There you go. That's another one. When you don't do that, as I said, you're lying to yourself. So you don't want to lie to yourself. That's what you're really doing. You're lying to yourself. And your chakras, they filter out all that stuff, the food, the toxins, lies, traumas. It's a part of our energetic system. So if you lie, then it's like that lie is in your energetic system. It's in your chakra and you feel it. You may not initially feel it because you don't really know about energetic stuff, but I'm sharing this with you that, yeah, when you get those pains and stuff in your throat, that's your throat chakra and it's not clear because of a lot of things. And one of them, as I just said, is you have to speak your truth. We cannot be making up things just to please somebody else. And then we have to suffer on the inside, that our energetic body, our throat will feel that. So write that down. That's a simple thing, but all of these things are a part of spiritual wellness, having a state of well-beingness. I hope you incorporate them into your life because you deserve to be living a life in balance, in harmony, with joy and with love, so you can be healthy. This is what it is. When you are balanced, you are healthy. You are healthy. As I always say, dear ones, be in the present moment. Enjoy the steps of your journey. And most of all, remember that the treasure is you. So take care and namaste.